I'd say my biggest win was clarity. I am not a marketing geek. I do not do this well. And that was the thing that was very nice, was that you were a marketing professional, but you broke it down into pieces and you didn't talk down to me. Well, now that I know where I'm going with my client, okay, I'll be glad to set that up. So to me, that was the biggest win.
All right. Thank you, Janine, so much for jumping on. Just before we get started, I'd love to hear a little bit about you, like what your business is and what you do for everyone.
Okay, my business is I own a broadcasting company, and because of 2020, we became a podcasting company, but we actually have 112 platforms and we broadcast on 64 public radio stations, and we can get people in printed media as well. So that is what I do. The reason I had reached out to you and your company was because I am also an author and I'm writing book number 12, and I'm getting ready to build a conference around that. And so I wanted to work with Facebook ads so that we could drive traffic to get ready for the lead gen that we were going to need for the conference.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Yeah, I know we initially had that conversation and I was super excited for it. And you reached out first off. Thank you for reaching out, not like a month or a couple weeks before. That's very important and set the tone for people. Like if you're running that, like it's kind of too late, right? You want at least 4 to 6 weeks. With that said, though, I'd love to know what's been your experience working with us in the time we've had together.
The first thing is the amount of time that you took for onboarding. I was really impressed that you took a full 90 minutes with me to really understand the ins and outs of my business, as well as what was it that we were really specific about, because we were a good 9 months before the conference. And so you were like, okay, specifically, what is it that you had? You were also, your honesty, which was, here, put $1,000 down because I don't have time for you right now. I will in January. And I was like, oh my God, I love that. I love that about people when they're like, look, you're not trying to kind of put the smoke over my eyes of, oh, we'll get to eventually, blah, blah, blah. You were just very upfront about that. And then you would let me know in those moments of, okay, let's set up a time here. And then I need you to get through this much of your onboarding coursework, and then we'll be able to rock and roll. And then surprise, you had a intensive and you invited me on, and I was able to make time for that. And so those are all things that I really enjoyed about the experience.
Well, that sounds great. I really appreciate that. I'm glad that our work into that has really paid off, and because that's really what marketing is, right? Creating an experience for the prospect coming in. So I love that. What would you say with that so far? Like, what would you say to someone that may be on the fence of having a conversation even with us, or jumping into to work with
us? You don't have to worry that you are hiring somebody that doesn't know what they're doing. Over and over as an entrepreneur, we've all been there, where we would hire people and you found out, oh my gosh, they're learning this on YouTube and then building the product that I need, or building, what I need out of it. And you can always tell. So what I share with people is that, no, they were learning a long time ago. They have systems in place. They have a team. These are people that know what they're doing, and they're not learning on YouTube on your dollar.
Yes, thank you for that. That's actually, I'm really happy you said that, because that's true. It's definitely a thing. We don't release anything to clients until we do it, or if we are going to be testing something new that we can't do or we don't do, we always make sure that we ask our clients. I'm like, hey, would you be willing to test this with us? Just know, right? Again, going back to the honesty, like you said.
Yeah, and that's what I like about it. You let us know, and you're very clear. Like, I have not done this before. We can try it, but I need you to implement so many thousands of dollars so we can try it and test it. So yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. So, but we'll never bring it up to you unless we feel like it will work for someone, or we've done it. Right. So with that, I'm curious, with our time together, what has been your biggest win so far?
I'd say my biggest win was clarity. I got a lot of clarity as I was going through the coursework that you had set up for us for the back office area, because you're so very good at saying, look, you need to have this video and this video. And what you're doing is you're leading people to this direction because I am an author. I'm a course creator. I'm a college professor. I am not a marketing geek. I do not do this well. Ergo, I hire people like you. And
Yeah.
that was the thing that was very nice was that you were a marketing professional, but you broke it down into pieces and you didn't talk down to me. You were just saying, we're leading your client this way. Oh, well, now that I know where I'm going with my client, okay, I'll be glad to set that up. So to me, that was the biggest win was clarity.
Awesome. So it really sounds like um, on top of the clarity, there's we're really helping you understand a path of like where
Correct.
you're going and where we're going to take people working with
Mm-hmm.
us.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And yeah, I love working with you. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
excited as we move things into the future and so forth. So
That grand adventure we call marketing.
yeah, right. So great. So that kind of pretty much ends it there. Until next time, I'm Victor with Ventabot, and I will see you again.